Hey guys, welcome to Solo Dolo Sports Channel. Vancouver Wild basketball playoffs, Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3 versus the Timberwolves. Game 2 I got the split, and I didn't expect it. We played a whole lot better. We were very good on rebounds. Jabari Parker did his things with the rebounds, but Steven Adams, of course, was. I mean, if the regular season was all about Jabari Parker being the guy, Steven Adams is showing up in these playoffs, makes the team a whole lot better. And there's been like other guys really getting off, like Darius Garland had a really good game. I mean, Darius Garland had a real good game. You know, what I did. Yeah, Darius Garland's had a good game. Parker helped. I know that when I put Yi in over Fred Van Vliet, he makes some defensive plays that I really liked, especially the steals. Tends to be a little bit of a better defender. So things looked a lot better in Game 2 than they did in Game 1, obviously. And we got the win. Of course, it's Game 3, which means we're back in Vancouver, you know. So we have a chance to go up 2-1. And we need to win this game. We, of course, need to either win this game or Game 4. You want to win one of your games when you have the series switch back to your place. Because we got it tied, so we split, so that's great. So we just need to get a game in our place, and I think we should. I think we can do it, even though a lot of the things came off the game where it's like, okay, Towns got his, Andrew Wiggins got his, but the rest of the team struggled to shoot the ball. Will that continue? Or will it go more into like it was in Game 1? We'll just have to see. In the other series, it looks like Houston's going to advance. They're up 3-0 to the Kings right now. Philly, of course, the perennial favorite, the team that won it all last year, a team that's stacked. They're up 2-0 on Indiana. And Milwaukee's got an edge on Atlanta, even though Atlanta's a really good team. So we'll just see how that goes. But right now, we're just going to get into Game 3 of this series. I have not been feeling well at all, and these videos, because of that, has gone slow. I got real sick, guys. Not sick to the point where I'm like I need to go to the doctor, but I had a fever a little bit 2 days ago. But I recovered very quickly. I don't know. I don't think it's coronavirus, but I'm isolating myself from everybody. I don't want to get anybody else sick. I'm not trying to be the bad guy and get other people sick. So I'm staying away from people. I've been watching a lot of movies and stuff, and that's mostly what I've been doing. Watching a lot of movies, a lot of series too. I finally watched Chernobyl, which is a really good series if you want to check it out. Kind of crazy. I mean, that was like a colossal, mankind screw up. I think coronavirus is obviously worse. I mean, you've lost millions of people to coronavirus. But back in the day with Chernobyl, yeah, that was a colossal screw up. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm muting it. Here comes more 2K21. Yeah, this series, of course, is my main thing right now. Is the Wild being in the playoffs? Obviously, the Chargers are my baseball team on Super Mega Baseball 3. They're going to be in the playoffs. So that's going to be another main thing. And then, of course, I got NBA Live on my Facebook page. You'll see, because the Detroit Pistons are in the finals on NBA Live, and you can see me go through that on my Facebook page, my Solo Dolo Sports Facebook page. that's another series that I want to knock out next week too. But until all these playoff things are done, because I really kind of want to get back into Columbus State Supercharger college football and NCAA football 14. I really want to get that started, but I'm not going to do any of that until I get these playoffs done. So we're going to get at it right now, and I'm grabbing the wrong controller. I'm grabbing the Fire Stick. Wrong thing.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
All right.
On to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal. Glad to be bringing you another exciting broadcast of NBA playoff basketball right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing Vancouver. You look at Vancouver, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
Anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split.
Get in there, Garland.
Happy with where they stand. They've stolen.
Get in there, Garland.
Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Green is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. And the pass to Towns hits the 3-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Bradley with the ball.
Dude, I was going to say this. I'm not trying to assume anything, and I'm not taking anything from this. It's one game at a time in these playoff series, man. Absolutely. That's where my mindset is. But if the Wild win this series, I feel like I did a great job in the offseason. I have to pat myself on the back and say I did a great job. I wasn't looking to win a championship. I was looking to be a competitive team in the playoffs. You get this series, you get 2 series in the postseason, and your team last year was an expansion team. I think you did a damn good job with your roster. So, and then we can build on it, But, you never know how far we can go. Of course, we're playing, a very tough team in Minnesota. I doubt we get this series, but I would love for us to get this series because then that will convince me I'm only one player away from, this team being a finals competitor, can actually get into the finals. If it'll convince me that I just have to get one more player. For real.
Towns against Adams. Green breaking loose.
Yeah, we got to get rebounds.
Towns dishes to Green. Back to Towns. On the way, Wiggins. Guarded by Prince. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Now, here's Adams.
Oh, come on, Adams.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
I don't like all these fade shots he's doing. Dude, that's not what you do. You get inside, you get to the basket. You doing fade shots that's not you. I'd rather have Harold do that than for Adams to be doing that. That's not his game at all. He does that.
That's a surprise. Really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now Towns. He has 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Becker. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was
jumping on us right now.
That wide open.
They're jumping on us.
That's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Prince. He's still scoring on this one. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, what a way to come out.
Showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
You guys are sucking right now. And I know why. It's like we're making stupid errors. We're turning the ball over. We're not protecting the paint. Doing all that stupid stuff we're doing. Yeah. But yeah, I know it was going to happen. I mean, we won game 2. And we did pretty damn well, and their team was cold. We're going to come down to earth a little bit. They are the number 1 seed in the West. I mean, they are a great team. So, but we need to play a whole lot better. A lot of this is because we're just not playing good. We're just not playing good right now.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Vancouver working the ball around now. Here's Garland. And he could not get there. One to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Garland's been good, man. Garland's been showing up, man, in these playoffs, man.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's had bad games too, though, but I give it up to him. He's been showing me that he's a franchise point guard. You can build around him. Come on, Garland.
And good on the second, so it makes them both. Minnesota leading by 5. Feet out. That shot missing. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
Come on. Right on Wiggins. Come on.
Shot.
Yeah.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Garland's got his second bucket.
Garland.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Passes it to Green. Down low. Here's Towns. Shoots over Adams. Good on the 7th. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Double team him or something.
Here's Garland. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Towns.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Prince on the wing. And Adams kicks to Prince. Rebound Minnesota.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now here's Parker. He dishes it to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Prince. Adams trying to free himself up. Prince misses.
We're not getting rebounds.
And so it's
either.
Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. They come off the loss on Friday.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates, and when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Now here's Prince. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Nope. Gonna keep getting further and further down. Yeah, and they're hitting everything. They're hitting everything.
No time settling into their offense.
Vancouver trails by 13. Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
and just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group.
All right, guys, I'm about to go get me some water. Hopefully by then the team will actually show up to the arena. This is garbage.
Here's E.
Wow.
Feeds to Hero. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this one. Well, free throw drops for Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Kobe's checked in. Good on both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. To the paint. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it
Wow.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Harrell finds Kid Gilchrist. Back to Harrell. Can they get it? And the rejection by Towns.
I hate Towns, man. Oh my god.
Kobe
I
is
share a
back to Harrell.
division with these guys. I have to deal with this team all the
Evans
time.
with the steal.
Good god.
The feed to E.
We come home doing this stuff.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Playing like crap.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Vancouver shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist. And Kid Gilchrist drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's a Kobe.
Oh, right in the middle. Y'all just let him in.
They're scoring
Wow.
of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Harrell. He kicks it to E. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yee, good with the steals.
3-on-3 on the fast break.
Pass the ball, Yee.
And Covington sends it.
No, why you going in the middle? God. You hit the steal, but
He's
you don't
defended by
do
Hill.
nothing with it.
Hero passes to Kaminsky.
This is a mismatch.
It's tipped.
Ah, good.
And here's Evans. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Kaminsky. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's a Kobe.
Good, double time.
Just 5 on the clock.
Let him just kill you. I would have let anyone else kill me than let
An offensive rebound. Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Michael Kid Gilchrist.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Vancouver trails by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the pass to E. Now, here's Dumboya. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Dumboya. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Good. It's Towns. Oh, good. Towns sitting down. Leonard's no picnic either, but I'd rather deal with him than deal with Towns right now. We're getting killed, man. It's going to be the shortest episode. It's going to be a short episode because I'm going to probably start super simming the second quarter.
Pass to Okogie.
Unless we start playing better.
And here
I'm
is
not
Kaminsky.
watching a beatdown, man.
His first shot is a miss.
Good
0
job.
for 1 to start the contest.
Playing some good defense. What we need
Now,
right now.
here's Dumboya.
Get out
Defended
of
by
it.
Covington.
Get out of it.
And Harold missing.
Need rebounds,
Great
too.
defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Harold. No points in the game yet for him.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
It's Harold, top of the key.
I might have to make a bunch of rotations
Passes
with
to
the
Dean. Down to 5
roster,
on the shot
man.
clock. Beyond the arc.
I need people
It's
to
hauled in by Hero.
actually do
And
something.
this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's E. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. To the
Yeah, that's good. I have no words for the start that I'm looking at. I'm obviously disappointed. This is our first game at home in the series, and we just won game 2, and I was feeling really positive about it. And this is happening. Well, for one, they're making all their shots, but we're not playing any interior defense either. I'm sick, man. I'm disappointed. I'm going to start simming the second quarter. I hate to start simming it early. I want to enjoy watching these playoff games, but I'm not trying to watch us get blown out. That's what I'm not trying to do.
About Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back to the action after this word.
Really big disappointment with that, man. Not what you like to see. Not a game you want to capture on your capture card and upload to a YouTube channel.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to sim, probably very slowly. I'm not giving up. I mean, we can get on a run. I know this team can get on a run. But right now, I'm going to assume that this is a lost cause. I'm not going to continue to watch the team just struggle. See if we can get a run going. And it stopped me. Go ahead and sim. Might speed it up a little. Yeah, this is looking like a really big beatdown. Really big beatdown. At home, no less. And I did not expect that. I did not expect that. For us to get beat down at home like that is ridiculous. We have a run in us. I'm seeing us try to make some runs, but I just don't think it's coming. Yeah, it's over. I'll keep going. It's over. That was disappointing, guys. That was really disappointing.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
All right. I'm not uploading that video until we do something else, man. I'm gonna look at what happened. 20 points. Turn this crap down. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm real disappointed. I didn't expect that at all. That was terrible. Steven Adams gave me 14 rebounds, only 4 points. Garland's still hot, but nobody else showed up. He had 12 points, but he missed 4 out of 14. How many steals did he give me? He did. 4 steals. He's good defensively. I probably need to put Van Fleet back in there. We're going to look at the quarters. Yeah, we got killed in the first quarter. They won the second quarter. Made a comeback in the third, but it was just too late. We just got outplayed most of the game. So what I'm going to do right now is probably try to get into Game 4. Might as well. I mean, because that ain't even an episode to post right there. That ain't even worth posting. So we're going to try to figure this thing out. I'm going to go to take y'all guys with me, and we're going to go look at this roster real quick. Wait a minute. Go look at the game plan, look at what we need to do as far as our rotation, and see what we need to do. Bradley is going to be moved down. I'm going to give Evans back his spot. Put Evans back there. Prince is not giving me anything good. I'm going to move Prince down to the second rotation. I'm going to move Prince down to the second rotation. I'm going to put DeBoyer in the first rotation. Evans, we'll still keep him at 16 in case he struggles. Yee is doing good. I really kind of don't want to take Yee out. He did give me some points. But I think we need Van Fleet. I'm going to take... Not Dean. What am I doing? We're going to keep Dean in. Yee. I'm going to take Yee out. I got to give him his minutes out. I got to take his minutes away. I'm going to take Yee out and put Van Fleet back in. He's the vet. I'm going to give him his minutes back. Because I mean, Yee gets me steals, but I think that Van Fleet is more a vet and he can actually show up and he can do some things where we're sort of having problems with the others. Parker is really doing good. I don't want to give him less minutes, but I'm going to give Terry some more minutes, and I'm going to reduce Gilchrist down to 10. I'm going to give Bruce Terry a little bit more minutes. I'm also going to switch him in the rotation. Gilchrist, you go down. Terry, you come back up. Dean is kind of hot at this point. So Bradley, you're going to third rotation. And Fleet, Harold, Dean, Adams, Parker, DeBoyer, Evans going in there for about 16 minutes. Keep him in there. Keep Garland in there. All right, cool. Help defense. I'm not really going to change any of this. I'm really not trying to change any of this. Right now we're playing grit and grind. I may change this because I put DeBoyer at the top, so I might go with a different sort of thing. But I need something where we can actually the whole team can sort of do good on. But I need the center. Defense is weak. It won't work. May go to this balanced, but do I really want to do that? Because I just don't, the grit and grind won't work. I don't want to go perimeter. Could go post-centric, but we could go balanced. 7 seconds also works. Creates plenty of early scoring opportunities. High tempo creates more shots. High tempo straight into poor defensive focus, often or out rebound, which I don't want to play. I don't want to play into their hands of giving up rebounds. If we lose rebounds, we're not gonna win. But I never played this before. Let's go with balanced. I got nothing to lose right now, man. So I'm gonna go with that. It doesn't really favor DeBoyer though. But it's like a 3-star system. I think it will work for what we're trying to do. Also, we're going to do something with the uniforms. We wore, of course, I want to have the Canadian Wild ones for this one. We'll go with that. This might be an extra long episode. You guys get to see what I try to do as far as the roster and things like that. Yeah, I did a little things different. Changed a little bit of the rotation. I got Van Fleet back in there. I mean, if you're going to lose, you might as well lose with your veteran. And I made some moves. Yee was playing good. He did get me some steals. He's really good at steals, but I need someone to make some shots. All right. All right, guys, let's get to game 4. That game was so pitiful. I just said, nope, I'm not ending this episode on that. So we're gonna do game 4. Did not feel good about that at all. back out of it real quick. Sacramento got a game, so they're actually still hanging on. So Houston's, that series still not over. Atlanta and Milwaukee are tied 2-2, and Philadelphia's still up 3-1. 3-0. So, all right. And we're going to wear the Canadian Wild. That's what I want to wear. And for the team that is killing me right now. Dude, they made every shot. That's not always going to happen. So I'm looking for things to be a little bit different. Things might be different this time. You just never know. You think they have a really good, black sort of uniform. They got pretty much the same uniforms. We'll go with the classic alt. Well, classic alt uniforms for them. And we're going to do game 4. Game 3 was so despicable that I got to do a game 4 after that. To make the episode worth it. I can't leave after a game like that, man. That game was pitiful, I wouldn't even post it that. We're gonna lose. Might as well just know it now. If I'm down 3-1, I'd rather know it now so I can know I'm not gonna record any more videos. Get it over with.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing Vancouver. You look at Vancouver, scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jermichael Green. Then there's Towns, and it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Evans. 6 to shoot. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Evans with the steal.
Good job.
One-on-one here. Dubois passes to Adams. And here is Garland. Parker outside. 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
The pass to Hero. He kicks to Towns. Here's Hero. Covered by Evans. Hero passes to Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Vancouver with the ball. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Vancouver's head coach. He said coming out of here with a win is really important. We do not want to go back out on the road down 3-1. So if we can play our game tonight and make big shots, we have a chance to even up this series. Kevin, he's a little optimistic. He'd like to be a lot more optimistic after this game.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Adams against Towns. They get it back.
Yeah.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Vancouver shooting their first free throws here tonight. That one is off. And he can't get the shot going.
Come on, Adam.
Coming up empty that time. Here's Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was
That
surprised.
reminded me of Game 3.
Wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Parker. Will it go? And that one goes careening off the glass.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position.
Back don't do nothing.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shouldn't have been a foul. It was a good defensive play, but whatever.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Vancouver trails by 7. And here is Garland. Evans outside.
Evans, come on.
Again, it's
Come
Vancouver.
on.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better.
You should have just went inside and dunked it.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right side Towns.
Wide open, man.
It's home in by Adams.
Come on, guys.
Effort on D.
Come on, Wild. Yeah, get in there.
Garland
Yes.
uses the glass to finish the layup.
Garland.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Pass to Wiggins. Towns down low. Adams on.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Pass to Parker.
And at this point, if Towns is going to get what he's going to get.
They get it back. And the rejection by Towns.
Towns is going to get what he's going to get.
They scored 7
Stop
times
everybody
already
else.
in the first quarter on the inside.
Wiggins outside. High post try. Here's Towns. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah.
Vancouver trails by 5.
Get in there, Parker. Hit it to Boyer. No!
Off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a
Get in
good
there,
strategy
Garland. Yeah.
going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Here's Hero. Evans with some nice deep.
Yeah.
Hero's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Garland kicks to Parker.
Get in there,
Here's the
Parker.
teardrop.
Yeah.
And he sinks the layup.
Showing he still has some athleticism. I mean, Parker, 2 knee injuries later, he's still fighting and driving.
Passes it to Wiggins. Over to Boyan. True on the 14-footer. And it's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. There's the pass to Boyan. For the 3. He can't get it to go.
Boy,
Timberwolves get away
no!
with it.
You're not hitting them. Stop shooting.
Adams against Towns.
Mismatch.
Green in the post. That one falls.
Oh, no hesitation to get into the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Now, here's Garland. Tight defense
Yeah.
on him. Good work there as a
Garland!
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
to the middle.
Oh,
Green slams it in.
Michael Green. Oh,
He
my.
gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Parker. Pass to Adams.
Get in there,
The
Adams.
shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
A little bit better than game 1. Game 3, I can tell you that. Game 1 or game 3, where we just looked like we didn't belong.
So Vancouver ends up going.
I wasn't going to end this. I was going to end the episode with game 3 like that.
Here's
No
Alexander
way.
Walker. Pass to Kaminsky.
We'll learn about this team tonight, where this
Pocket
series
6
is over.
over Terry.
We lose
And
this
that one, it's back
game.
on.
This series is
He
over.
playing soft, often. He might
Get in
be
there,
better off
team.
taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
My man, Dean.
Vancouver shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Talking crap to the players. Just better make it.
And the first one at the
Okay.
line is good.
You can do that all you want. I'll let you do it. I won't stop you as long as you make them. Talking crap. Yep. Come on, Dean.
That one
Yeah.
falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota in the lead. Here's a Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah.
Pass to Dean.
Yeah.
And that one is hammered home.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Outside Covington.
Good pass by Van Vliet.
Timberwolves passing it around.
I like me and you, Lee, but I need a bet for this
Here's a
moment.
Kobe.
I need the bets to show up.
Now the pass to Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
They're not hitting the
And
shots
with
like they were
good
hitting.
coverage defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Dean.
Dean
He
again.
drops in the floor. And it's a
Jesse
3-point
Dean.
Vancouver lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Picked his
Yeah.
in
Go
transition
Dean.
here.
Go
comes
Dean.
Vancouver.
Pass it.
Prince in the corner.
Prince.
Three-pointer. Good
Yes.
3-point shot. And Vancouver leads by 6. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after Torian Prince hitting the 3. Pass to Leonard. Here's a Kobe trying to end the drought. The rebound by Prince.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Rebound.
Passes it to Dean. And Robert Covington picks up the foul.
Yeah.
That's his first foul.
Muskogee is cold right now. Take advantage
On
of it.
defense, Minnesota, they trail by 6. Terry outside. Kicks it to Hill. Just 5 to shoot.
Get in there, Harold. Get in there, Harold.
That
No.
one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's a Kobe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Leonard the pass to a Kobe. That shot off. So Vancouver will take it the other way. Pass to Prince.
Prince might get that open and take
And
that
there's a minute
shot.
45. left
Get in
in the
there,
first.
Harold.
And
Yeah,
yes.
good pass by Dean.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pit working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's a Kobe, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the refs for making
Ah,
that
shut up.
call. The defense
Take-
in general is
take-
already at such a disadvantage.
Take the L and keep going.
Now here's Van Vliet. Shoots it up.
Boom!
There's Vancouver with another bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Ball's not loose. Here's a Kobe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Look at Kaminsky, an under-the-radar athlete, someone who draws the
Oh!
size.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses.
He was named Player of the Year coming out of college. Kaminsky is still adjusting to the speed of the NBA game.
And he sinks the second. 59 seconds left to play in the first
I
quarter.
love that first quarter, man. We came out making
Van
shots,
Vliet
getting
looking around.
rebounds. We get out rebounded, we're not winning. We cannot get out rebounded in this series. They got.
Dean passes to Prince.
Come on, Prince. No.
Oh, good with the triple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
That was crap. We didn't even hit him. You guys are just full of crap.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for it. Vancouver making a switch here. Kid Gilchrist has checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
All that.
Vancouver leading by 7.
Only up by
About
7.
7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet passes to Dean. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh.
A nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's a Kobe. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's Vancouver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Dude, I love that quarter. Especially how we played in game 3. Come out like that. Yeah, I love seeing that. But it's only a 7-point lead. Gotta see what we do in the second quarter. I'm gonna let the second quarter play all the way through, and then we'll start super semi. Because this video's gonna be long. I put 2 games in one, but 3 was such a throwaway. I just couldn't. I just wasn't going to keep going with it.
Vancouver leading by 7. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with him.
And I feel like this.
Fred Van Vliet.
If we don't win Game 4, this
Prince,
series is
and
over.
it's Dean in at the shooting guard.
This is important right now.
Now here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Dean passes to Van Vliet. Shoots. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway.
Are we just going to keep fouling?
Myers Leonard is out there with
We're
Frank
doing a whole lot of fouling.
And Kogi in at the 2-guard spot. On defense, Vancouver. They've led by as much as 10. Leonard against Harrell. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Leonard.
Good job taking advantage of the size mismatch. There's no way that jump is getting blocked.
Now here's Kidd-Gilchrist. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Harrell.
That's a shot.
And
Gilchrist
Kidd-Gilchrist gets it to go in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's a Kogi. The pass to Leonard. To the paint. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, get on him.
High arcing shot. Good D that time from Harrell.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult
Get in
as
there.
possible.
Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Rejection by Hill.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Avery Bradley. He's checked in for Vancouver. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Van Vliet. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Vancouver leading by 7. It's Prince on the wing, defended by Covington. Pass to Bradley. Harrell with it.
I was standing there.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
And Vancouver with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Harrell. Dumboya comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Garland in for Fred Van Vliet. Pass to Dumboya. Five to shoot.
Shoot it. Gilchrist.
And it's Kidd-Gilchrist.
Oh, you should have.
Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Vancouver, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he makes the first. And so Adams nails both of them. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Timberwolves trail by 9. Wiggins outside. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
There's Garland. Left side, Bradley. And the rejection by Towns. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You don't have to encourage it.
By Bradley.
Oh, no.
Towns.
I saw that.
He's again. Funny finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
He is not
And
this
from day
good.
one, Towns
He
been
is
one
not
of the
this
NBA's
good.
top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Bradley got a piece of it.
What was that?
Wiggins surveying the floor. Towns, the pass to Hero. Back to Towns. Towns is double. Here's Hero. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Timberwolves
Gilchrist is having a
here.
spasm over there.
Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Just 5 to shoot.
Trying to let them get all these rebounds.
Finally, they hit one. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That'll be his 2nd foul. Walker's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down low. It's stolen by Adams.
Get in there.
Inside.
Gilchrist.
Parker takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Parker's got 6.
If D can't give Parker these type of shots, I mean, they're asking for trouble.
Pass to Hero. Outside, Green. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns is double. A 3 ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Vancouver leading by 5. Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. Adams outside. The pass to Garland. Good on the triple.
Garland.
5 points in the game so far.
Nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Wiggins outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He flopped into him.
No question, he got bumped on that
He
shot.
get bumped. He flopped into him.
6 at the foul line tonight.
I saw that animation. He flopped into him.
The first one falls.
You're supposed to be with Golden State. Why are you still in Minnesota?
He's off on the second.
Why did Minnesota trade him
Vancouver leading by 7.
or let him go?
Here's
He's
Parker.
a good player. Oh, come on,
He's hit
Parker.
again.
Parker,
No
go!
good that time. Towns with the
Can't
defensive
make
effort.
the inside
You know,
shot,
they're in the
man.
lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Yes, he has. And it's killed us, man.
Count that as his 4th basket of the night.
But
Just
no
7
problem
shots
for
to get there.
Towns. He
You
just
got to do more
he's
than
just
that
there
to keep
and
the
he just
ball out of
makes
his
it.
hands down low.
No
Just ramp
defense.
up the effort,
No
man.
box
Intensity
out.
level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Yeah.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
Adjustments are a part of the game.
I know how Coach feels. I'm just the GM. I'm just watching from the skybox. You know what I'm saying? I'm just put the team together and said, hey, make this team successful. And I'm just like, I'm just disgusted, man. It's like, I know he's a handful. I know he's good. But do we have to let him just get in and get these easy baskets in the paint, man? Do we have to do that? We double him from the outside. We won't do nothing for him in the inside, man. It's revolting.
Here's Garland. It's all in by
Yeah, you don't need to be
Anthony
doing
Towns.
that.
Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing.
These These other guys were making shots, we'd be dead right now.
Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Adams, a nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Doomboy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Parker outside. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Releases. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Vancouver with some changes. Terry's checked in, and it's Evans in for Avery Bradley.
Yeah, take Avery Bradley out. And I'm almost like take Jabari
Timberwolves
Parker
trail by
out,
5.
because he's not doing nothing either. Except frustrating me.
Passes to Hero. Outside, Green. Here's Becker.
He makes
Green
it.
picking up the assist.
Well, they get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Yeah, he's been cold. He ain't been making it.
He dishes it to
If he
Garland.
was making them, we'd be down by 10 points right now.
Evans with it. He lobs it
No,
up.
no
It's tipped.
lobbing
It's
up.
stolen by Green.
That play is not working. They're getting back
Here's Hero.
defensively.
Covered by Evans. Hero, no good.
Good
And
rebound.
it's
Come
Evans
on.
with the ball. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. And here is Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Count
Garland.
His individual effort has been outstanding
Yeah.
tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
I can't get mad at Garland.
to the middle.
He did what he could.
Vancouver pulls it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Evans passes to Terry.
No.
And a rejection by Towns. Here's Hero. Vancouver pulls it in. Terry's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Run in there.
Really tough.
Evans.
Not get his shots to drop. The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And
Yeah.
Evans sends it back.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Evans passes to
Terry.
Excellent.
Yes.
And he found his range with that one.
Yes.
1 for 2.
And there's
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Here, they're working it inside.
Let's
and
not
getting good
let
shots
up,
from
man.
close range.
Minnesota
I
calls
want to
timeout.
see it.
Well, it's been an expressive.
Man, I want to see this team win so bad. I want this team to get to the Western Conference Final. I know we'll get our ass kicked by the Rockets, but I still want to see us in the Western Conference Finals, man. You know how cool that would be? It'd be like even better if we made the finals, but I'll take the Western Conference Finals from being an expansion team from last year. I'll definitely take that. Ain't no shame in that. Hey, you lost in the West Conference Finals, and last year
And
you
two changes here for
were
the Timberwolves.
expansion team.
Pass to Okogie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Torian Prince. The Timberwolves have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
I'm gonna argue with my Xbox.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Van Vliet. There's the pass to Terry.
Give it to Adams.
Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 5.
Him against Leonard. Come
Out of
on.
bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Vancouver making a switch here. Harrell's checked in.
Wow, Alright, oh, it's 2 minutes left. Yeah, that makes sense. Give my big man a rest. I need to keep this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's a Kobe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's bull crap. What foul? I don't know what
This is his third trip on the free throw line.
What foul?
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And Vancouver with the possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Terry outside. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Vancouver shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
You can make these free throws. None of this bull
He
crap. We
misses the
don't make
free
free throws. Come on, guys. Comes Dean.
He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 6. 1:41 left here in the second. Leonard kicks to Covington. And he drops it in from the low post. Covington's got his first basket.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with it.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Now here's Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet's got the
Vliet.
ball. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
Van Vliet playing like I shouldn't have benched him.
Makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's a Kobe. 5 points in the game. They get a hand on it.
No.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the win off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard.
Prince.
Really
No.
control the inside.
Harold should have.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
Come back for Covington. No, don't let Covington in there.
Covington
But he's
passes
right
to
there, and no
Kaminsky.
one.
Finished off by Kaminsky.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Harrell. And here is Prince. He's covered by Leonard. The tray. That one doesn't go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Vancouver.
I'll stand up for y'all
Time now for the
wild, especially
halftime
after
break.
that game
With the third
3.
quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
This we made it a game. Let's not go back to.
The 2K
Let's
Sports
go
halftime
back
show.
to Minnesota, man.
So
We're
one half
down
completed
3-1,
in this
man.
round
No.
2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Looking at Vancouver, they've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in this series. If there was ever a time to pull out all the stops, now would be it. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted
Exactly.
effort to get the glass clean.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Minnesota?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
I think they need to clone Karl Anthony Towns and just Keep playing him.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports.
I need a Carl.
We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one.
Can't front on him. He's done his job, man. He's done it all series.
Many of his buckets.
He's done it all playoffs, man. Really. I mean, he's been the guy. But we're going to sim the third quarter, see if we have a game in the fourth quarter. This video is getting long, but I don't give a damn. It's the playoffs, so if I want to watch more games, I will. Might want to slow it down just a little bit because I don't want to go past it. See what we're doing, see if we can. Wow. We jumped on them. We're still jumping on them. Ooh, sizable lead. We opened up a pretty damn good lead. Can we keep it? Can we keep it? That's what I'm wondering. If we can keep the lead, I'm not stopping. If we can keep the lead, I'm going to leave this alone and take this 2-2 to Minnesota. And right now, it looks like it's closing in. Can we get it, guys? Yeah, we're about the points. Yeah. Let's go freaking wild. I had to scream that. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. Oh, man, that was really sweet. I'll send a little bit more about there.
Shoot 2.
We got the series back even.
And the first one drops.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group. Heroes checked in for the Timberwolves. Garland is out there with Evans. Then there's Doom Boyer. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Parker in the power forward. 1:32 left in the game. And it's Evans in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Parker. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 6 assists now in the game.
The former number 2 pick in the 2014 NBA draft, Jabari Parker, is out there to score just like this.
The pass to Towns. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Becker, covered by Evans. Evans with the rebound. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up to Vancouver. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And here the final countdown, game 4, effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Vancouver.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And guys, what a nice performance it was for Parker.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight.
Parker,
in charge of this
I gotta
game,
see
no
the
matter
stats
what
on
the
Parker,
situation
man.
was. He was the one to dictate the action.
Kid Gilchrist is checked in for
Give him more minutes, so it paid off.
Pass to Bates Diaz.
See what the stats are on Parker after the game.
4 on the clock. And here's Green outside.
Green.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Lets a floater go. Garland, no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time. Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from, arm's length from the bucket.
Show the ball. I'm gonna see some cool stuff too. I love the way they do this game.
So it's Vancouver picking up. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the
Look at
series
that.
at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think
Let's go Wild!
for Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series.
3-game series.
Anything can happen.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Let's go Wild. I definitely needed that, man. I could not leave after game 3 and say, you know what, I'm gonna post that episode on YouTube and be proud of it. Nope. I had to do another game. So that's gonna be an extra long episode. But we went 109-100. Won that first quarter, really did good. Second quarter, they won it. It was close. Third quarter, we won it. We pulled away. And fourth quarter was close, but they won it by 2. But we won all the other quarters more substantially than they won theirs. So we got the win. As usual, and I got to give it to him, Darius Garland proved to me that he belonged, that this is his team. If we don't keep Steven Adams, I know point guard is good. Yeah, I need another shooting guard. But I think at point guard we're good because I got Darius Garland. But I need another guard. But whether he's all coming off the bench or he's the starter, I feel good about it. I think he's a starter. He's proven it in these playoffs, man, that he's a starter. Jabari Parker, man, I gave him more minutes. He rewarded me. 20 points, 5 rebounds and assists, 2 blocks, 9 of 18. He hit 2 out of 4 threes. Dude was very effective. I mean, that's Jabari Parker. If Jabari Parker does that, we're going to win. Even Harrell, man, 15 points, 3 rebounds, man. He made me some shots, 7 of 13. Steven Adams was kind of off, 4 of 10. But he got me 16 rebounds. I only looked really for Adams to give me some rebounds. Dean was great. Prince, yeah, but 2 for 6, that's hard. But he did chip in 8 points. It was what it is. DeBoye, of course, I look for him to give me rebounds more than anything, and he did that. He got me 5 rebounds. Terry got me 6 rebounds. Don't look for him to score a lot. Evans was kind of off. He's not getting that many minutes. Van Fleet didn't do all that much. He did give me 4 assists. Not much. Not all that great. Bradley was terrible. Gilchrist might as well not even showed up. But these guys, Garland, Parker, Harrell, Adams with the rebounds, Dean coming in, giving me some points here and there. Good stuff. Towns was held, man. To hold him down, for him to score only 20 points, that's why we won. For that team to win and dominate like they do, he's got to score 30-something points. He's got to score 30. Jermichael Green wasn't great. He didn't shoot it a lot, but he's a threat. Where's Wiggins? I don't see Wiggins. Yeah, well, there's Wiggins. Wiggins had 25 points. Wiggins is dangerous, and so is Towns. But if you can kind of keep them in check and the other guys don't really shoot all that well, you can survive it. You can survive them. You can beat this team. But here's the big question. Okay, we lost game 1. We beat them in game 2. We got killed in game 3, and we won game 4. 2-2 series. Can we go on the road and get this damn W, man? Can we finally get a W? I pretty much know what's probably going to happen. We're going to lose game 5, and then we'll win game 6. and then there'll be a Game 7 in Minnesota. That's my prediction. That looks like that's going to happen. This might be the format I go with. Do Game 5 and Game 6 next time, and just see us try to get to the playoff. Just see if and just decide it right then. If we force a Game 7, it'll be a special episode. That's it, man. I mean, Garland, get after the Timberwolves. Let's go wild. So we're doing good, man. We got the series tied at 2-2, and that's what you want. That's what you want going into the next two games, man, because the next two games are critical. I think we're good enough to beat this team. I really do, but we have to show up. We can't just be like, we're going to show up one game, and then we're going to take off the next game, and then we'll show up the next game. It's not going to work. We got to play a lot better, man. We got to play a whole lot better. My starters are really hot right now. My backups are in, and they're kind of struggling a little bit, except for Harrell. I could put Yee in for Van Vliet again, just to get Van Vliet some minutes, get Yee some minutes. Plus, I think he could get me some steals on the road. Might need him. I might switch Van Vliet back out. Because Van Vliet, I don't know. What did he give me in this last game? What did he give me? Did they show like the last game he did? Recent games. 4 points, 4 assists. He really didn't do all that much. He passed the ball pretty good. Might take him out for the next game and see what Yee can do, because Yee's very good defensively. Plus, they're in cold streaks. Van Vliet's in a cold streak a little bit. Got it down. Prince is. Dean's up. Dean's really been good. And Bradley's down, of course, and Mike Gilchrist is always down. Harrell's up. And Yee is kind of up, so I might see what he can do for me the next game. But that's it, guys. I'm ending this episode right now. The Wild have tied this series 2-2. Sorry that this video is kind of long, but I couldn't leave after that Game 3 fiasco. I just couldn't do it. So we're tied 2-2. Game 5 and Game 6 is going to be the next episode. I'm just going to do them both at the same time. And we'll see if this team's going to go on to the next round. I mean, if it's 3-3 after Game 6, we'll have a special episode for Game 7 in Minnesota. But we really kind of need to at least, we need to beat Minnesota on the road. We gotta get a road game against Minnesota. We'll see if it happens. But guys, I thank you guys for hanging out with me for more Wild playoff basketball. I'll see you guys for Game 5 and Game 6. Solo Dolo out.